Welcome to the first episode of a new indie game, Devlog. This is going to be a series about developing with Unity, C#, DevOps, as well as touching a bit on the audio and the art side of the process when you make your own indie game. And maybe, or maybe not, you were around for another devlog I kept going in the past for another game project of mine, the Luna X engine, which has been on hold while I've been working on some other projects. It's not dead though, it might come back, we'll see. But for now, I feel the time has come to share some progress of this game, which I've been working on and off for quite some time. The game in question is called Blitloop. I have shared some videos and updates on other social media from time to time, and the game is well into progressing into the final stretch, but you know what to say about the last mile. So there are still plenty of interesting things left for me to do on it. So my plan is to share that process, and hopefully all of you can find some interesting bits to pick up from it. Of course, for me personally, it also helps me with my own motivation to bring this project to an end. As mentioned, this project has been ongoing for quite some time. After I released Hyperstorm on all Apple platforms, I started working on Blitloop. And it was supposed to be my second game that I wrote in Swift using SpriteKit as my framework. And I aim to level up my skills quite a bit from what I learned during the making of Hyperstorm. So the plan for Blitloop, when it comes to the game mechanics, was to be a homage to one of my childhood favorite games on the Amiga computer, a game called Data Storm. The speed, the action of that game were quite unique at that time, despite the core gameplay being sort of a clone of games like Defender and Drop Zone. So I quickly prototyped the basics of the mechanics in Swift, including the looping world, the radar, the pickup and the delivery of pods. And from there I began polishing gameplay and visuals for some time. But unfortunately, Apple's lack of love for SpriteKit led me to way too many dead ends. Bugs inside the framework that was never going to get fixed by Apple, especially concerning using shaders in SpriteKit. So I came to a point there where I sort of felt I couldn't achieve the vision I had for the game if I kept using SpriteKit. So for a while I considered instead going into learning how to program Metal directly. But I had to stop myself at that point because my goal isn't to write my own game engine. I just want to enjoy writing fun actual games. So that led me on the path to Unity. So at this point I was quite far into the game, and it wasn't a light decision to switch to a game engine at this point, but I felt there really wasn't any choice anymore. So I decided to start over from scratch and rebuild the game using Unity instead. And that came with its own long trail of side effects that, first of all, I had to learn Unity and I had to learn C#. And it's quite different working in a game engine when you come from an all code approach. So it took me some time to also rewire my brain for using an editor instead of everything in code. So there's been plenty of prototypes. I even recently did a complete turnaround and experimented with moving the game to an actual round 3D world to deal with some issues I had, but well, I scratched that idea. But anyway, prototypes comes and goes. So Unity is the chosen path, and of course, going down that road has led me to make quite a few mistakes because I didn't know Unity that well, or not at all from the beginning. So I have rebooted the game and started over with large chunks of the game a few times as I kept learning more about the engine. But now I'm in a place where I feel quite comfortable using Unity. So that's where we are now. And Blitloop is more than halfway there. Still plenty of things left to do. It would be awesome to have you join me for the remainder of this journey to the game's finish line. So thanks a bunch for tuning in. I hope you found this video enjoyable. You can check out my blog where I'm writing more in-depth articles, even though I haven't done it for some time, but I will post new stuff quite soon again. And you can follow me, or you can reach out to me on different social media. Links are in the video description. So that's it. May the source be with you. Cheers.